Leave the door open. Let people come and go.
Wow, and I keep...
You're weird.
That's how we get transients.
I keep getting hits on the site, so that's good.
Yep.
People are liking it. Thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah, like that site, and if you're into paranormal, if you're into ghost hunting, if you'd like to join us, hell, just contact us, man. We'll take you with us. You know, we'll use you as an intern, and you can just go and enjoy the experience. Oh,
she just posted that. That's one of the gravestones.
One of the... can you reach over there and find the other? There you go. You just pull it, and you get some more. There you go.
There we go.
Can you hear, Mike?
Yeah, we can hear.
Can you hear now, Mr. Fireball?
All right, so
we got it.
Is it loud enough?
Yeah, totally loud. We're good.
Loud now?
It's really loud.
All I hear is music.
Can you hear it?
Solid. We're good.
Well, you're not going to hear us. You're just going to hear the music. I don't know why. Those are Patrick's headphones. But you know, for $20, you can get your own headphones like this.
I know, right? I keep telling Johnny I need to go get them.
I'll tell you what. I'll get them.
Okay.
I'll get them.
Okay.
I'll get them, but they're going to stay here.
Okay. Yes, sir. Forever. But they'll have my initial on them, right?
You'll probably your ear funk will mix with all their guests' ear funk.
I'll get my own then.
OTA Paranormal is part of the OTA stands for On the Air, this show, and this segment will be an ongoing segment, and we'll probably expand it when we actually go out and video stuff.
Yes.
So that'll be cool.
There we go.
Oh, are you all right now, Mike?
Yeah, I had to get situated.
Now, Mike, welcome.
Yeah, what's
Mike.
going on?
I know we weren't there. Thank you so much for being patient. I know the first part of the show we dedicated to Mr. Ramirez and that project, and I think the entire On the Air crew should go to the premiere when it happens, and I got to make that happen.
I agree. I
got to make that happen, and so that we can have walk the red carpet. Wasn't your hair blue earlier?
Blue, pink, yellow.
Yeah, we were just having
we had a ratchet mess party.
The Danny, Mike, and Aaron Ratchet Hour.
Ratchet Hour?
Ratchet.
Just grab the chair there. You can grab the chair there, Danny. Hot roommate Danny in here with her third hair change of the evening.
On her knees.
I can do two more.
Oh, we got a caller.
Oh.
All right.
Let's talk about ghosts.
All right, caller, welcome. You are on the air. Your name and where are you calling from?
I am Melody from Ohio.
Melody from Ohio.
Hi, Melody.
Hi.
And Melody, apparently you know Heather?
I do.
Okay, now
Heather for a very long time.
a very long time. Okay, so tell us all the dirty stories.
I can't.
Huh? You can't tell the stories?
No, I can't tell those stories.
Please don't. Please don't.
Okay, Melody, I will give you $1.
No.
That's 100 pennies. If you tell me one embarrassing story about my paranormal expert, because, I didn't really do a very good job in the vetting process. I mean, she just kind of walked in and said, "Hey, I love ghosts." And I said, "All right, have a seat, man." And that's kind of how it all happened. So
I don't really have anything embarrassing.
So, now, come on, Melody. Just a little bit of I've known Heather now for 2 years.
Yeah.
Wait.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
And I've got embarrassing stories.
Heather's younger than I am. So Heather was the one that probably learned from me.
So any story she tells you would be bad on her.
Ah, okay. So Heather didn't do anything original. Is that what you're saying? She just
Yeah.
She just followed you.
No, I kind of got dragged into a lot of things.
Being the youngest one,
It's just like I hang out on rooftops.
Well, see, there's a story behind that. See, because Heather's laughing now, and now the rest of the listeners aren't going to know anything about the story.
Let me just say, I'm just at a loss for words that we survived our teens.
I hear you there.
Yeah, just be glad Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff went around when we were kids. I'll tell you what.
I know. We were not lazy. We were on the go.
We would not be able to run for any sort of elected position anywhere.
So, Melody, I think the best story that you should tell everybody is about the clock.
Oh, my goodness. That one still gives me goosebumps.
So what happened? Tell us.
Well, when I lived in Missouri, we had a tri-level home, and we already had some activity, which I think, personally, that it just follows me. But I lost my aunt very tragically. It was like a sudden, unexpected death. And I believe it was a few days after she had passed. I had a cuckoo clock that ran strictly on batteries.
Sorry.
And
she's laughing at your cuckoo clock.
I was on the phone with her when it happened.
Yes, you were. Well, so anyway, I kind of flipped out because I kept hearing ticking sounds. And I don't know, out of the corner of my eye, I just happened to notice something shiny moving. I look up, and it's this clock that did not have batteries in it because it's broke. Like, the hands on it were broken. Everything was broke. I dropped it, like, 5 years earlier. It did not work. But it was pretty, so it was still hanging on the wall. Anyway, so the little mechanism at the bottom that swings side to side, the pendulum, it just started swinging, and all of a sudden you can hear the ticking. So instantly I'm off the phone, and I start recording with my cell phone. And Heather, you can actually find that on my page.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I got up and filmed it. Even took the back off the clock so you can clearly see there's not a battery in it. And at one point I even moved the little hands on it. You can see they're busted because they just start swinging when I hit them. It was a little freaky. I had to have my
So why don't you tell everybody what you did with that clock?
Oh, well, in the video you can hear my doorbell ring, and it was a neighbor coming to get her kid that I was babysitting. And I was like, oh, hey, you like this clock? You can have it.
So now these kids have grown up, and they're older now, and they have an unhealthy fear of cuckoo clocks and clowns.
Oh, I love the clowns.
Shut up. I don't like clowns. So she thinks it's funny that every morning I wake up to a clown on my Facebook.
This
She
is true.
sent you a picture of a... Oh, man.
Yeah, like evil clowns, though. I mean, she literally, like the ones that are going to come in your, in your window, or they're under your bed.
Like John Wayne Gacy clowns.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's the best.
They make balloon shaped as machine guns and knives.
Yes.
So yeah, this is what she does to me every morning.
I love her already.
Yeah. And my sister,
you know what? We're best friends just because of that.
Awesome.
And my sister has this big fear of spiders, so she'll post to my sister's page, all these spiders like coming at her, and she is evil. That's why the cuckoo clock flipped out on you.
Hey, I was raised well, and it doesn't help that I have little old ladies that come to my door. I think they rub off on me.
Yeah.
We're talking about the cuckoo clock. I think that was honestly a sign from my aunt because I was struggling with her loss and what happened. But Heather will tell you, I think I was on the phone with you that day, wasn't I, Heather? When the lady came up?
Oh, the old lady that I pick on you about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually on the phone with Heather, I believe, and I just moved into this house, and somebody comes knocking on the door. I open it up, and this little lady, she looked like she was 120. I mean, she's old. And all she says to me is, what was it, Heather? It was something like, I just wanted to let you know your house was haunted.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And she walks off, and I've never seen her since.
Yeah.
But in that house, I've had nothing but bad stuff happen. We've had stuff fly across the room.
And now you brought the shit to Ohio. You moved into a house that there's a cemetery back in your woods.
Well, you know what? When we bought the house with the property, we were not told that there was a cemetery on it. And, you know, you get the plat of the property, and we have 67 acres. So we start walking we have the plat, and we start walking to find the markers. And as we're looking for them, I realize we find one is just a ribbon tied to a tree. And I just thought, wow, that's odd. There's an empty spot in the middle of the woods where there's nothing growing besides grass. And then I thought the rock formations were odd. And then I realized the ground was sunken in. You can actually see where the graves are because some of them are unmarked. And it's just like indentures in the ground.
Yeah, and do you know why that is? I know this.
No.
Right.
Because I used to work in a cemetery.
Uh-huh.
And I used to dig graves.
Okay.
What happens was, and that was kind of cool, but the reason why now today on the cemeteries are called, oh shoot, I can't remember the name, but they mow over top the tombstones because all the tombstones are flat. Basically, they'll take care of your spots and stuff without you having to come do it. But back in the day, when the coffins would be lowered into the ground, there would be no protection. Now they have to be in either a bronze, a steel, or a concrete sarcophagus that goes around the casket that has a lid and everything. That prevents the casket itself from collapsing. When it collapses, that's what puts the indents in the ground.
Oh.
When the wood of the caskets,
She's freaking out now.
yeah. So that's the actual casket that rotted away, and this ground collapsed in on the body. So if you dug down in that grave, that casket would be nothing but splinters. She goes, no.
No. Well, she found a couple that just have a baby. It says baby and then the last name on it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one that says baby and then it has the last name. The rest, there's a couple more that just simply say baby.
Hey, well, back in the day, mortality for kids was, Well,
and usually that's what I was telling her today when we talked about it is usually what they'll put on there is baby girl or baby boy, just to, but there was never a name.
Never a name attached to
it.
Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah, and these don't even do that.
We have a
they
new.
Just say baby.
You're a friend of Heather's, so I'm going to offer this to you. We have a new segment coming up. My hot roommate Danny is going to have. If you want to stick on the line for that. And comment if you have it. You are more than welcome to. But we got to play commercials. But here's the deal: you're on the same channel as the commercials, so if you could mute your phone, that way when my commercials are playing and you're back there, singing and doing dishes or kicking the cat or doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah, yelling at the kids.
Yelling at the kids. It doesn't bleed over. So just go ahead and mute up, and you can stay on the line. And we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, the new segment tonight premieres. What are we going to call this?
Sex with Danny.
Sex with Danny?
The Power Hour.
Ho time.
Ho time?
Ratchetmess.com.
That's already been taken.
Damn,
Can't call it that.
Those are on website.
Oh, my God.
Straight out of Ratchet.
Straight out of Ratchet. My hot roommate Danny. New segment here on the Armed Radio Global Network. And you are on the air.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street, Check our website at Route106Motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. Route106Motors.com.
Savino Wine Preservation System is wine preservation glassware. Savino is an easy-to-use wine preservation system that allows you to enjoy your